to show you how I made a birthday card using the Varied Vases stamp set. I love this stamp set. I think it is so cute. And we will also be using the stitch shape, stitch framelits. I don't remember what this is called. And then I'm also using the layer oval framelits. So with the stitch shapes, I cut out the largest oval, and then using the layering ovals, I cut out the largest scallop. That fits perfectly on there. So we'll start with that first. I am going to be using the Memento black ink, and the first thing I'm going to do is stamp my sentiment. I find that to be the easiest way to line it up, make sure it all fits. So I just line that up so it goes across the whole part. So I'm going to clean that off. And then next, we will eventually cover this, but I like to do it just for my own, I don't know, I like to do it. So we're using the outline vase, just the line, stamp that right on, and then I am going to stamp the flower that we're using, and that is this one right here. So I'm going to use that with the black as well. Now, and I just messed up, so I'm just going to wipe that off right away. So make sure you don't ink up the entire stem, otherwise it's going to get down into your sentiment. So I just ink about half of it, and that'll be fine. So just line this up like so. Perfect. Alright, and now on a scratch paper, I am going to again stamp the vase, and we're going to be punching this out with the punch that comes in the bundle. So you want to make sure you look at your punch to see how to stamp your image. So we're going to want to stamp with the top facing out. Because now when we go to cut this or punch it out, it's going to punch out perfectly. And next is we are going to kind of fill in the vase, and we're going to use that with a stamp as well. And I am using Grapefruit Grove. I absolutely love this color. I think it's so fresh and so fun. It's one of my favorites. I will be using this stamp to fill in my vase. So we're going to open up the ink pad, and I am actually going to stamp it off. It's going to be what they call a second generation stamp. So we're going to stamp off and then line it up. All right. So it's not as dark, so it's a little bit lighter, which I like. So now we can go ahead and punch this out. Perfect. Next, we will be filling in the flowers, and we will also be using a stamp for that. They have a stamp that we're going to do at full strength, so I guess I could have kept my ink out. So they've got this stamp set, and this fills in the flowers there. So I first like to have this going the right way before I ink it up, just so I kind of know what I'm doing. So like that. So we'll go ahead and ink this up. Line it up as best we can. Perfect. That's beautiful. It'll dry a little bit lighter. Okay, now I'm going to take some mini dimensionals, and I just use one. on the back of the vase. And I just line that right up there. Beautiful. So now I'm going to adhere this to the black part of my shapes. Now I don't have, well, I have snail adhesive, I just couldn't find it, so I'm using Fast Fuse. This is retired, but you can use adhesive of your choice, whether it be liquid or snail, tear and tape, whatever you want. So I'm just going to line that up right there. Perfect. We'll set that aside. Now I have this card. This is 11 by 4 1/4, and then I have it scored at 5 1/2, so it folds this way instead of the standard way. I like this way a little bit better. And then I have the base, or the layer, I guess, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to do a little bit of stamping on here. I'm going to be using this little cute flower to add some, just some extra stuff onto the card. It makes it pop out a little bit more. And this is a monochromatic card, so we're just using the one color. So I'm going to use this stamp. And I like to put this down, just kind of see where I want it, and then move this out of the way. I'm just going to add just some random ones going up here. And then I'm also going to do it on the right hand side, like so. And they don't have to be perfect. This is just to add a little bit of depth and extra dimension onto the card. So it's going to go like that. Okay, we are all done with this. Put the ink away. So I am again going to use my Fast Fuse on here. I'm sad that they retired Fast Fuse. This was my favorite adhesive, so I stocked up when they had that deal for it. Couldn't pass that up. Alright, so I'm going to put that just right there. And then I'm also going to be using the twine for this, and this comes in a set with mint macaron, blackberry bliss, and then I believe it's crumb cake. Can't remember all the colors. So I'm going to take this around and I am going to tie it on here. So I'm going to take it around. Can never tie anything while I'm videotaping. It never seems to turn out, but we'll give it a go. Okay, that turned out all right. So now I'm just going to take my scissors and cut that there. And I'm just going to move it over. I think I want it to the left-hand side, just because I've got the flowers on the right on the bottom, so we'll add a little bit of texture to the left. Okay, perfect. And now the card is almost done. We're just going to adhere this right onto our base. I like to add extra adhesive to the bottom just because of the twine on here. Helps it stick down a little bit. Push that down. All right, and there we go. That is our simple little birthday card. I think it's so simple, so cute. And I did make this in the mint macaron color as well. So leave me a comment, let me know what color you like best. Thanks for watching. Bye.